Charlie Farley, and I don't know why, but you're watching Wicks in the Mix.
Wicks in the Mix. It's one part access, one part excess, and for the most part, completely pointless.
So, let's go find Wicks. I think he's down in his office down here.
Give me them there buckshot, and I take him to that damn back road.
What the?
Hey,
Charlie's here. We gotta get to work, man.
you're early.
Quit playing with the models.
Come here, you want some breakfast?
You got a breakfast burrito, or
Yeah.
can you cook?
I got a chilada. There's a burrito in every one of these. How do you like your Bloody Marys?
I don't.
Good, I'll drink yours. So I'll have a double.
There you go. You have you a double.
What are you gonna have?
I think I'll have Bud Light.
Alright. I hate to cut you short, Charlie, but I got to interview Charlie Farley in about 4 minutes, so I got to get my game face on. I'm in hog heaven right now because I'm with the one and only Charlie Farley.
I appreciate you having me, buddy.
Listen, I appreciate you scheduling this at 8 in the morning because it gives me an excuse to drink at work, which they normally frown upon.
Anytime, man. I wanted to come at 5 this morning, but she was like, there's no way in hell, I'm already drunk. This was like midnight last night, so.
Well, you're in the studio recording your album, and I don't want the liability of, he seems to slur on this album a whole lot.
Yeah, I bit part of my tongue off, now I got a lisp.
So we're going to do a little segment here we call Rapid Fires.
Hit the deck. It's time for some rapid fires.
What is the most annoying way to die?
I would say drowning.
Who's the most annoying person on TV?
Don't watch much, so couldn't tell you.
Boxers or Breeze?
Boxers.
What's your favorite ice cream?
Chocolate.
Do you prefer to text or talk to people?
Text.
Text?
Definitely.
Why is it?
I can't stand talking to people.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to do this. If I get punched, the ratings will go up.
No, I don't, I can't stand to talk on the phone. A lot of people get on the phone and want to be on there for an hour just talking about nothing. I ain't got time for that. Just shoot me a text, I'll shoot you back a okay or good deal or.
Would you rather be too hot or too cold?
Too cold. You can always put enough clothes on, can't ever take enough off.
Do you prefer to load the dishwasher or empty it?
Neither.
Haha. That's the bonus points extra if we awarded such a thing. Do you ever pee in the pool?
No.
Did you when you were a kid?
No, because there was a sign up that said, if you pee in the pool, the water will turn blue, so.
You believed it?
Yeah.
You didn't let out just a little bit just to see?
No.
I used to do that. I used to just a little boop, see if it turns blue. Do you have any fears or phobias?
Scared of heights.
Me too.
That's about it.
How did you find out you were afraid of heights and how old were you?
I was about 19. I went to work at a rock quarry and they got me on top of this big ass shaker. And I was sitting up there looking down and there was this guy they called Snake up there and he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I didn't even notice it, but I was holding on to the rail for dear life. He's up there working his ass off. I'm like, get it, man. I'm not trying to fall. And I'll never forget, he told me, he said, you're just closer to God up here, boy. Ain't nothing to be scared of. Oh, crap.
Yeah, until you fall off, and then you're closer to hell. Yeah. What do you prefer to drink on an airplane?
I've been on one my whole life, so I don't.
How was that experience?
I've only been on one.
All right, you're a hunter. This is a new piece that we're working on. We're going to test your knowledge, and I got to use my cheat sheet here. We're going to test your knowledge of groups of animals. You know, there are different groups of animals. For instance, a bunch of albatross come in groups called a...
What is albatross?
Yeah, it's a big bird called rookery. So, but that's a hard one. Camels come in a what?
Humps?
That's actually the second time someone said that. A caravan, which is interesting. Beavers come in groups called a...
I already know this.
Yep.
But I don't.
Beavers come in groups called a colony, or a bachelorette party would also be acceptable. Caterpillars come in a group of what?
Bunches.
That is close. It's an army. You probably don't hunt caterpillars, though. It's probably not very manly to hunt a caterpillar. All right, cows come in a group called?
A herd.
Correct. Fat men. Did you realize there was a group named for fat men?
Big Sexy.
No, there's more than one.
Big 6 C's.
It's called a bloat.
A bloat?
A bunch of fat men's called a bloat.
Bloated?
I guess so. Here's kind of a trick question. Hippopotamus, which are kind of like large men, come in groups called a bloat. We just did that one, Charlie. Come on. Do you know why crows are black?
Yep. They was born that way.
Cause!
Jesus.
That's one of those jokes you feel like it's going to be racist and it isn't. How do you feel about this interview?
It's freaking amazing.
We're getting
cut. Drink on set. It don't get no better.
Rump.
Jack up, old truck, new tires, and I keep it. Jack up, solo cup with the.
Did you know by burning celery, you burn more calories by burning it than you do by eating it? Did you know that?
Is that right?
Hell yeah. I like to cut it off.
Are you using a Red Big?
Yeah.
You're going to have a shitty day.
I'm up at 7:30 making a Bloody Mary. I think you're already wrong, sir.
I get it in, kick it in 4-wheel drive. Spinning them tires with the grip and slinging mud a mile high. If you're wondering where am I am on that mile.